Hey everyone, and welcome to Antigua. Today, in this video, I'm going to be doing a startup tutorial for the Dash 8 100. Now, I have not had this plane very long, but I've flown it probably at least 8 times in the little time I've had it, and I've had some really good flights with this aircraft, I have to say. Okay, so let's go ahead and climb aboard, and I will show you how to start this plane really quick. Okay, this is how I do it. You know, just come right on here and put all your switches on. You can either go left to right or right to left, however you want to do it. And then I jump over here. Generators, everything on right there. Okay. Both of these on, and then you come down here, and I put this on auto because there's a light that comes on here, and if you don't have it on auto, the light will stay on. And right here you want to put this on arm, and you notice the light goes off there. It took me a while to figure out what these lights were indicating, so when I did, you know, I haven't forgot. You know, you just kind of turn this switch on arm, because if you don't, I think it's over here, that light will come on. Okay, so once you have everything on like that, just all these switches and these here, and then you just kind of come on down. And that's how I've been doing it, okay? Now, you come down here after you get your switches on, and you want to put your prop RPM at 0. So right there where it says start and feather, okay? And this, you can put this on too if you want. And always press accept right here, okay? And I'm going to do another tutorial, a whole setup in the FMS, and we're going to do a whole flight and approach. I still need to do the one I mentioned about the Boeing 717. I haven't done that yet, okay? I haven't posted a video in a while, but I have still been flying. I just, you know, in fact, I recorded quite a few videos, but I just haven't had a chance to compile them, edit them, and upload them, okay? So now, once you get these switches here on, okay, you just come right up here, and you can start engine 1 or 2 first, whatever you want to do. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do engine 1, okay? Now, you probably could leave this on off because it's kind of like an auto, okay? But I just put it right here on, ignition on, and now we're going to press the start button, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our flight.
And now the aircraft is starting up, okay? You see right here? You're going to notice this is going to kind of go up to about 18, okay? You click on these lights, get these ones going. Okay, now it's about to get up to 18 now, okay? You see 18 or just over? Okay, it's spooling up there. Alright, now, once it's stabilized, you will come up, I go up to about 40, you know, almost halfway on that. Okay, now you're going to see this go up even further. And I want to say it stops at about 60. We'll take a look. But there you go. So that engine's starting too. And while we're waiting for this to stabilize, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to show you this too. The doors, whenever you press this, and this will close them or open them. You see when the yellow square is gone, that means the door is secured and closed. The doors, see? You should really close them before you start the engines. Okay, so look, 71%. So I was a little wrong. It said 71.6. Okay, so that starts engine 1, and once it's fully started and running, it will go back to the center. All right. So now we're gonna do engine 2. Engine 2 on, start. Okay. Now it's gonna start spooling up, and you're gonna see right here. Both of them showing the RPMs. Well, anyway, so look, that engine's coming alive, and once it hits 18, which it already is, it does not take long to do that. All right. Now let's go back up here.
For more information, please refer to the safety card located in your seat pocket.
All right, now
Please
it is
follow all signs and cabin crew instructions at all
going to
times.
come up to about 71.
Our captain and
Over
the
here,
crew
it's
wish
going
you
to
enjoy your
stabilize. And once you have 71 on both sides, you know that it's running and it's finished the startup sequence. So it's pretty easy to get started up and going, you know, and it's not much to it at all to get the plane ready to go. All right, so there you go. We at just about 71 or so, and it's stabilized both engines. Okay, and that is all there is to starting this aircraft. You know, I've had a bunch of flights with it, and like I said, it's been good every time. You know, parking brake on, and when obviously when you release it, the light goes off. And a little quick tip about taxiing this aircraft too. You kind of want to put this right here, this lock bar, because what it does, it's gonna, you notice the elevator back here. You can see how it's down a little bit, okay? Because it kind of helps it, the nose wheel and everything, stay on the ground and stabilize as you're taxiing, okay? And when you land, right after you land, a little while after, you might want to put that on as well, because when you hit reverse thrust, if you don't, the front end, your nose of the aircraft will lift up a little bit, because all of the, you know, the thrust from the reversing, you know, so if you're not slowed down enough, that'll happen, unless you just want to push on the stick. But I just kind of press the bar. All right, so another little quick tip: when you're ready to take off, watch what happens. If you take this off, okay, say you're ready to take off, make sure you move the elevator back up, because it'll reset itself. If you don't, it's going to remain down. Okay, just because you remove that bar, push it back to forward, it does not mean that elevator is going to reset to neutral. Okay, so that's really it. That is how you start up the Dash 8. So I hope you all find this video helpful. Now, like I said, I will do another tutorial on how to operate that FMS, do a whole flight and, you know, approach. I've been liking flying from South Bimini into either Miami or Fort Lauderdale. The approach is really, really nice, especially when the weather's nice, like right now. The approach is really nice coming in from the east, flying over the beaches there by Miami and Fort Lauderdale. It's a great sight. All right, so thanks for watching, and until next time, bye for now.